This is Paranormal Short Session 13 by Keith Evans at the grave of Dr. John Gorrie. Today I'm going to be using my brand new Onvoy by Ghost Stop. And I just got the sensitivity turned up a little bit. I'm going to turn it on. The only thing I'm going to be using is the tap, where the ghost or spirit has to tap. So I'm going to go back into the shade so I can see my screen through my camera. Now it's got diagonal lines kind of running from the bottom right corner up through the top left corner. I don't know why it does that. Now the sensitivity is turned down pretty low as far as tap goes, so I might have to turn it up to get some type of response, because if the ghost and spirit don't have much energy, they may be out of luck. So I'll let you know where I'm at in relationship to the Dr. John Gorrie's grave. From this angle here, I can get, at least I can see the Onvoy through my camera lens. Alright, I'm going to increase the sensitivity on the tap button. That's about 10 to 4 there. Now, if ghosts or spirits theoretically are just electromagnetic energy, I'm not sure how they are supposed to tap. Maybe they're supposed to move in really quick and then move out really quick to choose their word. Theoretically, that's the only possible way I can see. So I'm going to leave it at 10 and see if we get any response at all. If I turn it up further, I seem to just get a bunch of random words. So again, for the ghosts and spirits that are here, my name is Keith Evans. I'm hoping that only Dr. John Gorrie would choose words, but I know that he might be busy in another part of the world doing something he enjoys. So if he's not here, hopefully a ghost or spirit that he has selected, or has ghost or spirit that he may have not have selected but is here that would like to talk. I would just like to have one ghost or spirit communicate at a time, and they can communicate by choosing words, by tapping the Onvoy. And I think they're supposed to tap right in that area there. There may be a learning curve for ghosts and spirits that learn to use a new piece of equipment. I don't exactly know, but I'm hoping that they will be able to choose some words today. Okay, my question is, what do you like about Apalachicola? You could say anything from the food, the Gulf of Mexico, the trees, the birds, the wildlife. Something about Apalachicola that you really like. The Apalachicola River, you could just say river. And you have to choose one letter at a time. So I guess if the ghost or spirit did not learn how to read or write, then they might be at a loss for using the Obelisk 5B. They were asking me, well, once a ghost or spirit dies, could they actually, learn how to read after that point in time? If somebody lays down a book or a magazine, they can mull it over and maybe learn how to read. I guess it's possible. But anyway, I'm going to give it a chance at this position of sensitivity. If it was the face of a clock, I would say that it would be pointing to 10 here, and on this side it would be pointing to about 4. So, the last time I was here, I think it was turned up all the way, and I got a lot of consonants and very little vowels, so it's hard to make a word out of that. Dr. John Gorrie, what do you think about the Onvoy as a tool for communication with the ghosts and spirits? What I might do is just go ahead and switch to temperature. Temperature is this one here. I'm going to turn down the sensitivity for tap, and I'm going to turn up the sensitivity for temperature up to 10. That's about where 10 and 4 would be. Sorry about that. You can see temperature 10 and 4. Okay, now I'm asking the ghosts and spirits to choose words or choose letters to make up a word by changing the temperature. I guess theoretically the ghost of spirit might have a colder temperature, because to materialize in some form within our environment, they have to take heat or energy from the environment. So if they get close to this with their colder temperature, then they can choose a word. Well, maybe we could go up a little higher, maybe the 12, 6. All right, that's just about 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock position on the clock. Let's see if there's any response from temperature. See, we're all the way down at the slow. The turtle is the slowest position. That way, as it randomly goes over the letters, it's spending more time there. I'll show you how it does if you speed it up. You speed it up, the ghost or spirit may not have time to choose the right letter. I don't think I would. So I keep it all the way slowed down. I wasn't getting nothing. Well, how about if I go, right now we'll stay on the temperature program, but we'll move up where they have to change the temperature, but we'll move up the yes and no. See if we got any ghosts. Are there any ghost spirits present today? Yes or no? We're still, the fact that they have to use temperature to make a selection from the words on, well, they're just making a yes and no selection right now, but they're going to use temperature change to do that. My question was, are there any ghosts or spirits here today? Are there any ghosts or spirits from out of town here today? All right, well, we're getting nothing here. Do any of the ghosts of spirits want to talk with me today? All right, well, let's go ahead and turn the sensitivity all the way down on temperature. Well, let's use yes and no and go all the way up to 12. Well, it's a little past 12. Okay, that's about 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. If this was a face of a clock. And that is on tap mode. So I'm going to ask the ghosts and spirits the same questions. Are there any ghosts and spirits here today? Are there any ghosts and spirits from out of town that are here today? Do any of the ghosts and spirits want to talk to me? All right, I'm getting nothing at this sensitivity. Well, let us wait a while. How many people are here today are from Apalachicola? Are there any friends of Dr. John Gorrie here today? Is there anyone here today who has met Dr. John Gorrie? Well, we're going to leave it on the yes and no mode, and we're going to go down here and turn this back to the lowest sensitivity. And then we're going to turn up electromagnetic energy to 12. To the 12 and 6 position if it was a clock. Yeah, there we go. 12 and 6 position for this button. You can see that's the electromagnetic energy. So a ghost or spirit would have to use his or her electromagnetic energy to choose words from the Onvoy. Well, let's just go ahead and turn it up a little bit higher and see if we get anything. All right, now it's about 1 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Is there anyone here today that knows Dr. John Gorrie? Is there anyone here that hates fishing? Is there anyone here that hates Apalachicola? I'm going to go ahead and turn it up all the way and see if it just starts ramming off yes and no's without me even asking a question. Because it's turned up all the way now. So that's the highest sensitivity to a response by electromagnetic energy. I'm not getting anything. No random responses or nothing. All right, is there anyone that would like to talk? Oh, that was no. Okay, would you like me to leave? Maybe it's a bad time for you. If you ask me to leave, I will. I promise. Do you want me to stay? No. Yes. Oh, hold it. I don't know whether that... I heard it make a choice. I guess that is... The yes hadn't come up yet. It's a yes again. You want me to stay? Yes. Well, or no. Well, look, all you got to get your act together. If one of you want me to leave, then I'm going to leave. Do you want me to ask you questions? No. Well, came up yes. Alright, well, I can only ask yes or no questions on this mode. Let me switch over while it's on electromagnetic energy at the highest and go back to asking questions. Maybe this is something that's better suited for these ghosts or spirits that are here today. What was Dr. John Gorrie like? Unless you're Dr. John Gorrie. And again, my name is Keith Evans. I'm going to be using this on social media, so if you don't want to be on social media, please don't choose any letters. I got a letter S. You have to use your electromagnetic energy. Sensitivities turned all the way up, which is the little white knob is all the way on about 5 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Have to use your electromagnetic energy to choose words. SX. I have no idea what that means. If there's anyone at home that knows what the initials SX stands for, please let me know, because I don't know. I got it going at slowest speed, so hopefully they're able to choose X. The other letter would be Y or W. And there might be some words that start with SY, like Sylvester. Now, if the S was a mistake and they wanted either T or R, it goes into a guessing game at that point. Well, H, M. Now it seems like we're just getting random consonants. No vowels. S, X, H, M, N. And that's on electromagnetic energy with it turned up all the way. Well, Dr. John Gorrie and any ghosts or spirits that may be here, I'm not seeing any headway that's being made. And I'm not sure what else I can tell you to help you with this. So, gotta end. I think I'm gonna end for now. This has been Paranormal Short Session 13 by Keith Evans at the grave of Dr. John Gorrie. Today is Wednesday, June 1st, 2022. Thank you, everybody, for watching.